graders, it's Friday, May 29th. We made it to Friday. You guys, this is the last day in May that you're going to be third graders. And the next time I see you, it's going to be June. That's crazy. Can't believe our year together went by so fast. Oh my goodness. So today you're going to have your regular 10 o'clock Zoom with me about book clubs, where if you look in your reading folder, you're going to see some discussion questions provided for you. So we're going to have our guided talk with our book clubs in our breakout rooms, all about setting in fantasy. So we're going to look at the setting in your fantasy books, think about why that setting was chosen purposefully. How does it add to the story? How does it add to how we can use it in our own stories? So what did it do for us? Did it inspire us? Did it make us say, no, this isn't the kind of setting I want? So think carefully and think closely about the setting in your book club book and go into that reading folder so you can see those questions ahead of time. You have 11:30 instrumental music with Dr. Schultz and Mr. Weber, and 2:30 you have library. Some special notes about next week. Monday is Wellness Day, so all activities will be provided by the district. Your parents will be getting an email about the menu of activities available to you. Have fun and be well. Tuesday, we will not have a Zoom class because I am spending the day cleaning out our classroom and I'm going to be packing up your materials for you to take home. Sad face. But you still will have coach at 9:30 in the morning. So you'll have a new Zoom schedule in your folder on Sunday night for A weeks. So don't forget to click on that link for coach. And I also want to let you know that I need to move Thursday's Zoom class for us for 3M to 1 o'clock. So it won't be our 10 o'clock time, but it'll still meet with you. We'll still have our lesson. We'll still talk. And it will be at 1 o'clock on Thursday. So a kind of weird week next week. So Wellness Day on Monday. Tuesday, no Zoom, but I'll have plenty of activities available for you. And Thursday, plenty of activities, but just move to 1 o'clock. Today's a really fun day. We're calling it the virtual classroom day. Remember when I was showing you how to make a virtual classroom and how to put a little person in and kind of make links on everything? The third grade spent some time having some fun and creating activities that are all located inside of our Google virtual classroom. So all of our work today is in these classrooms. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to check your social studies folder for a slide called Grade 3 Classroom. I'm going to show it to you right now. What you're going to do when you get in there is you're going to see that there's 5 slides. The first slide is going to be an introduction with all of the four third grade teachers. And you're going to see that Mr. Grazia is going to be talking to you. And she's going to be showing you 3 videos that you're going to watch today. And as you go through each of the classrooms, you're going to see that everywhere you click, not everywhere, but a lot of where you click is going to be a link. I'm not going to click anywhere because I want you to kind of be able to explore. Here we're going to enter Miss Luciano's room, where she's going to be teaching you about pictographs. And you can click on these books here and you'll get the workbook pages for today. Click around, see if you can find any other links. For Miss Boyer's classroom, I want you to put your mouse over some of these things. And when you see it turn into a little hand, just a little tip, you'll see that that means there's something inside of there. So go on to Scholastic, go check out some museums. I'm not going to tell you what that one is. Just snoop around and see what you can find. In Mr. Grazia's classroom, she leaves you a little morning message about your activity for the day, and then you have some links. And in my classroom, I've got tons of links in here. So just snoop around and see what you can find and enjoy playing and listening to. And so third graders, you're thinking, oh my gosh, there's all of these activities. How do I know what to do and what not to do? So I've kind of outlined it for you. Today, there's just going to be 2 required activities, 2 ones you have to do. So let me tell you about it. The first thing that you have to do is when you go into the first room and you go and you click on Miss DeGrazia, she's the one who's got this little speaker button. She's going to explain to you that you need to watch 1, 2, 3 videos today. And then you're going to hop on over to Seesaw, where you're going to take everything you learned about the Bronx these last few days, from the videos you watched today to the lessons yesterday and the lesson the day before, and all of the videos you've seen and you're reading. You're going to write a postcard to someone. So here on the right, you can write who you want to write it to. You could write to me, you could write to your grandma, you could write to anybody. So who are you going to write to? What's their address? And then on these lines, the seesaw directions will give it to you, but on these lines and on these lines, you're going to explain to someone what they should go see in the Bronx. You're going to pick 3 landmarks. Pick 3 places you think that someone who wants to visit the Bronx should go see. And for every one of those places, you're going to explain why you think they should go see them. So if you think they should go to the Bronx Zoo, tell all about the different animals you learned about. If you think they should go to Yankee Stadium, tell them all the reasons why you think so. This should be several sentences for each landmark that you visit. So your writing should not end on this page. It should be definitely going on to this page because you're thinking about it like persuasive. You're trying to persuade them to go visit the Bronx. So why should we go visit the Bronx? Oh, because you can go visit here and that has this, 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 and this. And then you can go visit here and it's got this, 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 and this. So you are writing a persuasive letter to someone naming 3 landmarks of the Bronx. That is your first required today. Your second required is the math lesson we peeked at in Miss Luciano's classroom about pictographs. And then if you click on these books right here, you'll see that you have access to the workbook pages. But I also put them here for you if it's easier. So the slides are here and the workbook page for print is here. So then you're like, what about all those other activities? Those are going to be your choice now. If you finish these 2, then go to town, click around, do whatever you'd like. Your choice. I suggest a little scavenger hunt. Can you find all of these items somewhere hidden in our Google Classrooms? A survey. So there's going to be a survey that if you find, you are free to fill out and answer. A singing snowman, a Mardi Gras celebration, elephants, Harry Potter, and pictograph games. So see if you can find all of those things. Now, when you go, you're not just going to click around and be like, no, yes, no, yes. You're going to take your time because this is your work for today. You're going to complete the IXL assignments and then you'll go on a museum tour. And then I don't want to tell you too much about my room, but go and click and spend some time working on these fun activities after you've finished your 2 mandatory ones. Okay, guys? So that is your work for today. You're going to go in our classroom, finish the social studies, finish the math, and then click around and have some fun. Our smart fact for today is on this day in 1953, 2 explorers were the first ones to reach the top of Mount Everest. So these 2 men reached the summit, the top of this extraordinary mountain. I want you to watch this video and see how a professor of glaciology and geomorphology, which is pretty much someone who talks about the physical features of Earth, explains how Mount Everest was formed. So this is going to be fascinating science. So today, after you've clicked around and you've played some games and you've made some graphs and you've gone to the zoo, click this video to think a little bit science now about Mount Everest. So 3rd graders, we really hope you have so much fun today. We put a lot of work into it, hoping that you guys would have a little change of pace from regular week and that you would have some fun. So don't forget to meet me at 10 o'clock. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead on the Padlet. And of course, I will be talking about this quickly before our book clubs at our Zoom. So I will see you at 10 o'clock.